Good morning, YouTube. It's Ninja Sarah here. 7:30. I woke up at 6, but I was at this guy I date's house, so I didn't get home till later. Anyway, I'm gonna do a nourish bowl in this huge ass bowl. Actually, I'm not gonna use this bowl because I'm trying to. Maybe I will. I don't know. I'm trying to do portion control, but it's hard when you're ravenous all the time and you're Asian and you work out. Maybe this bowl. How about this one? Woo! All right. What we're gonna have is a classic nourish bowl. Ooh, greens, black beans. Oh, that rhymes. And I don't know what else rhymes with beans. This is white brown rice. All right, so I'm gonna make this, and yeah. So here I am chopping up a red bell pepper to get my nourish bowl started, and as you can see, it looks delicious, and I'm just cutting it into squares. You can use any kind of vegetable for a nourish bowl, but I just had a pepper and it felt good to use. Now I'm using a tomato. Now I do think a tomato is important to use because the acidity in the tomato cuts through the sweetness of the other vegetables and gives it like that sharp citrus acid type of deal. So I do think tomato is important, but you know, use what you want. Now I am just chopping an onion into just, you know, nice little squares. I love raw onion on salads. I love raw onion, cooked onion. I just love onion, very much so. Now I am breaking these lettuce leaves into smaller pieces, and these lettuce, it's an Asian lettuce with no rib. They're phenomenal lettuces. They're great for wraps. It actually kind of kills me that I'm breaking them apart, but that's all I had. Very nutritious and delicious. Alright, now we're trying from a different angle here. There's the onion that goes in, and you see on the side I heated up some wild rice, brown rice, with black beans that I made from scratch. I'm very proud of, and that will go in as well. There's the red pepper and tomato going in, and the brown rice mix is actually a wild rice mix from Trader Joe's that has daikon radish seeds and another kind of seed in it. So there it is, finished and ready to go. Now I am taking the avocado out of this airtight jar, and that's the best way to store it. It keeps it from getting brown, way better than a plastic bag, and just better in general. I'm cutting about 1/4 of an avocado. You can do 1/3 because 1/3 is technically about 100 calories. I like to do a little under because I count for dressing, salt, unequipped calories. So I try and shorten calories in that. The avocado is important, healthy fats, very good for the skin, very good for you in so many ways. I used to avoid avocados and now I'm obsessed with them. So, you know, that's great. Now I'm adding the kimchi. I need some sauerkraut because probiotics are very important for gut health. And since you aren't getting them, you know, in Greek yogurt like you were, or certain other things, you know, you got to get in kimchi, sauerkraut, some kind of fermentation, you know, miso. So I try and take good care of my gut health as best I can. So now I'm cutting a nice juicy lime. This lime actually had a decent amount of juice in it. I found a new way of juicing a lime where you peel it and blend it. So I'm going to try that this week in my new citrus lineup. But I'm squeezing a half of a lime over the top of my nourish bowl, getting in there into the ribs, getting as much juice as possible. I use this fork technique. It's like the flying fork technique. No, it's just a fork technique. But I do use that to get some extra juice out. And washing my hands because I am a clean person. So now I'm going to top my beans with barbecue sauce. Just a little drizzle, drizzle, drizzle. And that's Heinz. It actually is vegan and it's pretty healthy. Cut pickled beets. These are delicious, very good in salads. I actually wish I had more or bought more. Because they were just delightful. So I just put a little pile of those. Sometimes I'll save the pickle juice and beat other things. Like I'll not beat them, but like put other things in the beet juice and have them be like pickled beet carrots. I don't know. Does anyone else do that? Maybe it's just me. Golden's, the next level of salad dressings. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons of Golden's mustard into this salad dressing. This salad dressing is inspired by Ellen Fisher's creamy salad dressing. It's not the same, but it's definitely inspired by it. Don't you just hate that mustard juice that comes out, the mustard water that comes out in the beginning? We all do. So you're just going to put that in there. Followed by some apple cider vinegar, about 5 tablespoons. I put a lot of vinegar in there. If you're not a huge vinegar person, I would recommend maybe doing 2 tablespoons. It seemed a little extreme. Next is lemon, my favorite thing in the world. If I were sponsoring lemons, I'd get paid a lot because all I do is carry lemons around. I love them. I'm doing the flying fork technique again in this lemon and getting as much juice out as possible. I love citrus juice. I could just drink it. It's amazing. I love it. All right, so garlic powder. I always put garlic powder in everything, probably about 2 teaspoons, 3 teaspoons, a lot of garlic powder. A little bit of pepper. I don't have a grinder for some reason right now. I just didn't have one, so that's what I'm using. And I'm going to use some nooch, about 2 tablespoons or so. You can amp it up if you like. I am also spinning around in circles because I'm looking for something. Oh, I found it. Maple syrup. I know it's in a weird jar, but for some reason the ants were getting to it in the other jar, so that is a better jar. Himalayan sea salt. I'm putting, I don't know, like a teaspoon or so. I think undercutting it and then salting if needed is better. So that's part of the dressing. That's the base. Then here comes the other stuff. I'm going to be adding about a tablespoon of grapeseed oil. You can use olive oil. It actually might be better to use olive oil. I'm just using grapeseed oil. And I'm going to mix that thoroughly. Yes, mix, mix, mix. Next, I will be pouring this into my magic bullet because I'm going to be making a creamy dressing with other things in it. So here we go. Some chopped carrots, just raw and dirty. Well, I mean, not dirty, I cleaned it, but you know what I mean, just raw. No need to cook, just chop it up a little bit so the blender has some help. Pop it in there. About 1 medium to large carrot should do. Now I have a rinsed, probably half a cup of soaked almonds that are rinsed, that have been soaking in the fridge. That's going to add some body to it. You can use cashews if you please, but I happen to have almonds in this moment. Then you're just going to blend it. And I think I add water later, I'm pretty sure, but for now I'm just blending away, blending. It adds some water, about 1/4 of a cup, 1/3 of a cup or so. And look at that. Ready to go. Tasty, delicious, divine. There it is, my beautiful Nourish bowl. It is gorgeous. Oh, my hair looks so black today. All right, let's try this salad. It looks so good. This creamy dressing I saw on Ellen Fisher's video. It's not exactly like hers. Basically remade it. I put a little barbecue sauce in the rice and beans. I love this lettuce. Let's try it with the dressing. Beets are always so good on salads. Alright, I'm going to finish up this salad. I'll catch you for my snack. It's going to be a chia pudding with some nuts. Later. So I just did, I just ate the rest of that salad. And I gotta admit, like, sometimes when I eat, like, a nice bowl of mostly raw foods, I feel the best. Like, you just feel so good when you're done eating them. So I'm gonna try and eat more raw foods, more fresh foods, and just focus on eating healthy. Because, like, look at my skin after, like, this has been, like, 3 days of eating cleaner and drinking less alcohol. I drank last night, but I have only drank once this whole entire week. And I'm going to keep it that way. It's just going to be once a week. Oh, I guess this week it'll be twice because I'll probably drink at the wedding. You know what? Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just have a glass of wine. I really feel like I know what kind of person I am when I'm drinking. And I'm crazy and then I fall asleep. It's just not that fun. So I've been cutting back. And also I'm trying to get a 6-pack. So I think I'm going to make this noodle stir fry with this like healthy vegetable sauce I saw. That sounds really good for dinner. And then, yeah, so I guess, or I could have that for lunch and have a smoothie bowl for dinner. I'm not sure, but today is going to be amazing.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to work for a little bit, workout, do an at-home workout today. I'm trying to do 5 days at the gym and then 2 days at home, 1 yoga day and 1 like body fit day where I do like burpees and like videos and, you know, just kind of like, it basically makes me research things that I wouldn't normally research, if that makes any sense. So, does that make sense? I don't know. Anyway, I need to meditate and get into a nice groove. It's 8:20. I'll probably start working at 9, and then I will have a snack around 10, so I'll be back. All right, it's 9:40. I'm about to have my smoothie, which I've definitely shown you before, but it's cacao powder, maca powder, banana, flax seeds, hemp seeds, cinnamon, nutmeg, hazelnut milk, filtered water, but half a banana, and protein powder. And I'm gonna have this and a spoonful of peanut butter. No, like a little, half a spoon. It's probably 200 calories. Actually, it's probably like 150 calories. I'm not sure. This is my snack. I usually have this in the morning, but I'm not doing a super hard workout today. Today is at home. I have 1 at-home workout day a week now where it's kind of more relaxed and I like learn new tricks and stuff. So I'm about to do that. I'm gonna do some yoga, and then I'm gonna make a really good lunch. I'm not sure. I'm either gonna have like a smoothie bowl or a sandwich or these veggie noodles. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm gonna have for lunch. I still haven't drank this out. Now I heated it too much, so now I'm not gonna drink it. Well, I'll drink it, but I'll drink it during the day. I still haven't done my morning routine, which honestly I think I'm going to do right now. I just want to meditate a little bit, read and journal. I try and do it every day. Sometimes I don't do it in the morning. Sometimes I do it throughout the day, probably 2 to 3 times a week. I don't do it like in the morning. But I am having a good day so far, and I feel pretty good. So yeah, I'm pretty grateful. So I've actually been really happy lately. I've just been in a good mood, you know? Just feel like, I don't know, I feel like the universe is supporting me lately. Just feels like, I don't know, feels nice. Whatever it is, I like it. So I feel like I'm just embracing what's happening, which is what you're supposed to do. But I think for a little while I wasn't. So, all right, I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so I changed my mind. I'm going to eat, these are Asian buckwheat crackers. I'm pretty sure they're vegan. I didn't see any animal products on it, but it's mostly in Korean, but the ingredients aren't. There's some chemicals in them, but they are so tasty. And they're 100 calories for 2 crackers. They're real dense, but they're like sweet kind of. So I'm going to put some hummus on these and eat these later. I'm starting to make Ellen Fisher, a riff on Ellen Fisher's noodles. Kind of like, I think I might make it curry sauce. I don't know. Maybe some kind of noodles. My neck hurts from doing yoga. This turned out fantastic. So this is Ellen Fisher's recipe. The only difference is I put tofu in it, and I put some nooch and some tamarind paste in the sauce, along with other things. But there's soba noodles and regular noodles. So this is her recipe, and look at how perfect it turned out. Oh, I can't wait to eat this. So I'm listening to pleasant tunes because I'm stressed. Sometimes when I do yoga, I don't know why, but like after I do yoga, I'll get angry and all the stress and tension will leave my body. Like, and then I'll feel better, but it's like initial, I think I have a pent-up anger about things, you know? So this is Helen Fisher's incredible fucking noodle dish. Look at this. Oh, God. Sauce. Sauce is carrots, bell pepper, onion. Oh, I put a little bit of red curry in there. And these are Chinese broccoli. It tastes healthy, but it's delicious. Mmm. How much have some chopped up peanuts? Mmm. Peanuts. Mmm. There's not a lot of salt in here. Might be a tablespoon. Maybe of soy sauce. She didn't use a lot of salt. I use zucchini, cabbage, cucumbers. I'm sorry, zucchini, cabbage, sprouts, mushrooms. Mmm, the sriracha makes it. Mmm. I also like the sprouts. Mm-hmm. And the tofu. Mmm. Mmm. This is incredibly good. Mmm. I need to open up a restaurant. I'll see you later for a snack. I might not have a snack.
I kind of burnt my roll, which sucks because the roll was really good, and I always do this shit every fucking time. But you know what? Who cares? I'm hungry. This sandwich is basically ready. I'm basically smooshing on this awesome vegan roll. Some avocado, a little lemon juice, a nice big lettuce leaf. I made roasted tomatoes, so I'm gonna put those on it. I wish I had a little bit of onion, but I do have a little bit of roasted garlic. I'm gonna smash, just gonna kind of smoosh my fingers here. Smoosh this roasted garlic. It's a lot of garlic, it's like 5 cloves, but I like garlic, so I'm gonna salt and pepper this. I'm gonna do a little salt, little pepper, little salt, little pepper. I like Himalayan salt. It has minerals in it apparently. And let's see. I have this broccoli raw, but I was gonna eat it on the side. No, I should I put it in the sandwich? Nah. And then I'm going to do a nice drizzling of balsamic glaze. And this is what I'm going to eat. I think it needs... I'm trying to burn this roll. Not any. Mustard. Mmm. Mm. I'm kind of a loner today. It's great. What the fuck's happening over there? I'm eating some Chinese broccoli with this sauce I made. It's basically like a Dijon dressing with mustard, maple syrup, soaked almonds, and carrot.
And it makes this creamy dressing that's very low in calorie. And it's very healthy for you. Good vitamins. It's very good. My sandwich was awesome, as you saw. I'll catch you later. I might make a quesadilla later. I don't know why I've been craving just a plain cheese quesadilla. It's 9:45 at night. I've been editing this video, doing it at home workouts. Oh, shit. I'm going to have a spoonful of peanut butter. And actually, I'm going to put it on some chocolate. And then I'm going to do a little 5-minute yoga practice and go to bed. I got to wake. Sorry, I dropped you. I have to wake up early because I got to work out. I have a wedding tomorrow. So I don't think I'll be doing what I eat in the day tomorrow. I'll probably do it on Sunday. So I won't see you till Sunday. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. And, you know, thanks for tuning into my channel. I love you all. Good night.